loves, welcome to or back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Evita, and here on my channel I love to post everything about vegan, eating vegan food, visiting vegan restaurants, trying new products, just anything about being vegan. I consider myself plant-based simply because I do live in a house full of omnivores and I still have to cook their meals. But on today's video, I wanted to share with you guys why I became vegan or plant-based. It's just easier for me to say vegan versus plant-based, because when I say, it's so funny, when I say plant-based, people are like, wait, so you only eat plants? And I'm like, no, but okay, like I eat other stuff. But it's just easier for me to say I'm vegan. So about 15 years ago, I was diagnosed with endometriosis. And if you guys don't know what endometriosis is, it's when the lining of your uterus starts to grow on other parts of your organs inside your body, and it causes the worst pain ever. It feels like, to me, a constant contraction that just doesn't light up. It doesn't lighten up. It's horrible. So for my females out there that had children and you've had contractions, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a horrible pain. So I was diagnosed with that about 15 years ago, and I suffered for about 11 years. No, I take that back. About 4 years I suffered with the pain. And then that's when I started doing my own research about my diet and exercising and stuff like that. And then I came across the endometriosis diet, and they were basically like saying, cut out everything, sugar, meat, eat organic, and just stuff like that. So that's what I did. I cut out meat. I first became pescatarian. That lasted for like a month and I just was like, forget it. Then I became vegetarian for so I was vegetarian from about 2011 until 2015. And then in 2016, like the beginning of the year, I just stopped being a vegetarian and became vegan. That's when I really noticed my pain lighten up a whole lot. So from 2016 until 2020, I was vegan, of course. I was eating vegan because I had endometriosis. I did have a total hysterectomy, oophorectomy, and I also had my fallopian tubes removed. I'll go ahead and discuss that in another video on my other channel. If you're interested, I'll link it up above. But 2016 is when I became vegan. So those are the reasons why, or that is the reason why I became vegan, simply because of the endometriosis pain. So once I switched over my diet, just even from being a pescatarian for that month to becoming a vegetarian, I noticed a big difference in my pain. And this part is TMI, and also in my menstrual cycle. It was like night and day. So I cut out sugar. I was never really allowed sugar as a child, so it wasn't really like, oh, sad, I'm gonna miss you, sugar. It wasn't anything like that. And then I cut out meat, and that wasn't really all that hard. When I became like vegetarian, I was like, I'm tired of this pain and I am determined to get rid of this pain. I spent a lot of time in the hospital. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out like how to pain management. So I spent a lot of time on pain medicines. I never became addicted, thank God. I handled it really well. I only took my pain medicine when I was actually in pain. I wasn't taking it just for the heck of it. But like I said, I noticed a big difference when I started to eat organic food. I cut out sugar, I cut out processed food, I cut out meat. I just noticed a huge difference in my endometriosis after cutting out all that stuff. So 2016, I was still in pain when I switched from vegetarian to vegan, but I could notice a difference, like I said. So in 2016, I became full vegan. Everything was working really good up until about 2020, maybe even like 2019. And that's when I'm like, oh, this pain is unbearable. Again, my diet didn't change or anything. And that's when I developed cysts and fibroids. I looked up diets for fibroids and cysts in like your reproductive system, and I couldn't find anything. So I was still eating vegan. I was still cutting back on my refined foods, the refined sugar and the processed food. And of course I was still doing what I typically did since 2011. So after I found out that there was really no diet for fibroids and cysts, that's when I decided to have a hysterectomy. So like I said, I'm gonna link a video up above about why I had a hysterectomy. But yeah, those are the reasons why I became vegan. I became vegan because of my health, basically. And I have remained vegan even after I had my hysterectomy in 2020. So I am still vegan. I still eat a plant-based diet. So let me know in the comments down below why you became vegan. I'm really interested in knowing why you guys became vegan. And I want to know also what you guys like eat on a day-to-day basis. Let me know in the comments down below so I can get some ideas. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye.